Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So we are going to be finally getting my first drive of the F80 with boot mode stage 2 93 tune on the car. This is going to be honestly my first experience with it. I drove the car home from Auto Couture Motoring, but that was it. It was pouring rain. I didn't get a chance to really get on the car and really enjoy it. So this is going to be my first real experience with it. I figured I'd put the camera in the car, kind of drive around and just get some shots for you guys and give you guys my real reaction. I did play around with the car a little bit, but I really couldn't get on it since it was so wet out. But I can definitely tell there is a crazy amount of power just from the tune and everything that we have done to the car. So just for reference, this is a 2018 competition F80 M3. I have the Eventuri carbon fiber intake, the Eventuri carbon charge pipes, Muscleman oil thermostat, which really doesn't do much, but it's there. I also have resonated catless ARM Motorsports downpipes. I have a full inked customs catback. I also have a stage 2 93 boot mode tune on the car. Not to mention, I did get my crank hub done with the Gintani crank hub done by Auto Couture Motoring. I also have one step colder NGK spark plugs as well, gap to 0.018. So let's go ahead, let's hop in the car, go for a drive and see what this thing is all about. gas mileage sucks right now. My gas light just came on. Nuts. All right, guys, so there is my first initial drive, going all out, having fun with the new stage tune from Bootmod. It is an absolute blast. This car is a completely different animal than what it was. It truly feels like a completely different car after everything, and the tune just made it honestly like a supercar. It truly is an absolute animal. I was driving in an M2, which is MDM mode. The car is an absolute blast in that mode. I haven't had the courage to take traction completely off yet because there is a lot of power being sent to the rear wheels, and even in MDM mode it gets a little fishy. It still feels very, very in control because it does assist somewhat, but I can definitely see you having a lot of fun with the traction completely off. But if you're a newcomer to this kind of power and this kind of car, you obviously want to make sure that you're not, getting over your head with it, because it can easily get out of hand if you're not paying attention. Now, a few quick things I want to note. Obviously, the extra power is pretty darn insane. You get 100+ horsepower just from the tune, and it is, like I said, a completely different car. But some things I want to note that I've noticed driving the car: the whole entire RPM range, the whole RPM band feels way smoother. I noticed in the stock mapping that it felt kind of sluggish in the first, I want to say 3,000 RPMs. Feels like a kind of almost turbo lag, which is crazy because this is a twin turbo and there really shouldn't be much lag. But I definitely felt a little hesitation at first with the stock mapping. Since going to boot mode, the stage 2, that is completely gone. Honestly, the car picks up almost like an NA. It really, really feels so much better, much more smooth, much more linear. You feel like the turbos are just constantly spooling and ready to go. So it really took that kind of turbo lag, that hesitation, completely out. I'm sure if you go with a custom tune, dyno tune, you can definitely make that even better. I do eventually plan on going with a dyno tune or doing a custom tune, because right now I'm just the off-the-shelf tune from Bootmod. It's fantastic, but I definitely think going with a custom tune or a dyno tune, there's definitely a lot left on the table to make this even more special and even more insane. So my overall experience has been amazing with Bootmod. Now, the whole platform is so nice to use, very refreshing. I love that you can use any device that you have to be able to adjust it, to flash it, to monitor. It's amazing. I love that you can use a laptop, whether it's an Apple, or you can use a Windows-based, same thing with a phone, Android, or an iOS device. I love that. You can adjust it on the fly. You can do it in your garage. You can do it in a parking lot, wherever you need to do it. And it's just so easy to use, very user-friendly. I love that you can adjust the burbles and kind of custom tune and make your adjustments to make it perfect for you. Now, if you did watch the video of me actually flashing the car, you guys saw that I did have a little bit of an issue because my DME was locked. It's either locked from the factory, since mine is a late 2018 build, or a previous owner took it to BMW and got a software update and ended up locking the DME. So I had to go up to my shop, Auto Couture Motoring, who unlocked the DME for me, and I was able to flash it. The reason why I'm mentioning that is because one of the things I went over as to why I went with Bootmod over MHD is because customer service. I actually had to use the customer service for Bootmod, and they were amazing. They got back to me really, really quickly, answered all my questions, and I was on my way. If I went with MHD or a different brand that was overseas, I'd be waiting a day, 2 days, 3 days, depending on when they were able to get back to me, their time zone, obviously the time difference and everything. So I was really, really thankful that I did go over that because I had to use their customer service, and it was incredible. Super fast, very, very informative, and I got the end result, which was being able to flash my F80 M3. So if anybody is on the fence of flashing your car with Bootmod, this is your sign to do it now. This car honestly is fantastic from the factory, but bringing it to this level just makes it incredible. It truly, truly makes it feel like the car is honestly a supercar. I know it sounds crazy because it's an M3 and it's 4 doors and everything, and there's, when you think of supercar, you think Ferrari, Lamborghini and all that. But I mean, the power that it puts down, the way that it feels, the way it transfers the weight and everything is absolutely incredible. I truly cannot recommend this enough. It has been such a pleasure working with Bootmod and Pro Tuning Freaks. and obviously all the other brands and everything to get it to this point. It has been an absolute pleasure. And for that reason alone, it is my favorite car I have ever owned. And yeah, I mean, look at this thing. It is absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you guys have any questions at all about boot mode, the car, or anything else at all, please leave them in the comments below. But in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple. I'll catch you guys in the next one.